In today's episode, I am going to be going in on how you can become dangerous by thinking, listening, and observing. Now let's get messy. Welcome, my beautiful friends. I'm Natalie, and I'm here to share with you how I've turned my messes into messages and come out the other side. I'm not a doctor, so if you feel you need one, please get one. But if you're looking for a friend who's been there, like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing, and help me reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. So I really want to talk about today's topic because it's something that kept me stuck for a long time. I grew up ignorantly, and I thought everyone thought the way I did. I thought everyone would do what they said they were going to do. I thought everyone had a kind heart. I thought there was no way that someone could abuse me, hurt me, lie to me, and be vicious to me. But as I grew older, I learned that that was ignorant thinking. Not everyone thinks the way I think. In fact, most people operate from the self. And that means what's in it for me? Only doing things that have a return on something that they want. And I know this because as I grew up, I got jaded, guys. You know, the world kept shitting in my face, so to speak. And I internalized it. You know, I became a people pleaser. I became someone who would tell people what they wanted to hear. And I got hooked on drugs, and my addiction became so bad that then I became just a selfish version of me that operated on this plane of only doing things when I could get something out of it. So the good news about my addiction looking back was it opened up my eyes. It opened up my eyes to how horrible and selfish people can be in this world, because I became one of them. I was very self-seeking. Now, granted, it was because I was on a substance that basically possessed me to do things I said I'd never do and live a way I never, ever expected me to live. But nonetheless, I did live a really yucky lifestyle when I was in active addiction, but it showed me the cruel side of the world. It showed me the darkness, the evil that exists, because there's evil in this world. There's darkness in this world. Spiritual warfare is at work 24/7, guys, which is why it is so important to put on your breastplate of righteousness and suit up. Because when we go out in this world, we have no control over how it operates. We only have control over how we respond to everything in life. And by suiting up and showing up and knowing that a lot of people in this world are self-seeking. A lot of people only do things if there's a return for themselves. A lot of people will lie and manipulate you to get you to do things for them. And this isn't just like friendships. I'm going in on like actual doctors, lawyers, customer service people. Like if there is something in it for people, you just don't know. And I am recently going through something right now with a family member where we were sold this whole thing on a silver platter, and now we're seeing that is anything but the truth. And it's been nothing but a mess to clean up. But it again has taught me a valuable lesson that I can now speak about with you guys. That not everyone's going to present the right version of themselves. No one really knows what's going on but God. God sees past the lies. God sees past all of it. He reads heart. He reads intention. And when you are living for the self, God sees that. And my friends, I hope if you find some peace. I hope you find some humility, because on Judgment Day, when it's just you and our higher power, that's on you. There's consequences to everything. And that's what my addiction didn't teach me. I operated in the place of now, I want it now, not realizing that everything has a outcome. Everything has negative and positive effects. I didn't want to see that before. I didn't want to see the repercussions of what my addiction was doing, of what my selfish behavior was doing. But like I said, I'm glad that I went through my addiction. It taught me so much. I have no regrets in my life. I just want to use my experience, strength, and hope to help you guys learn from my mistakes. And everyone is not always who they say they are when you meet them. Trust should be earned, not given. And I used to give trust away like water, and it shouldn't be, guys. Put people through tests. Move slowly and let people show you who they really are. Don't suffer the consequences later. Take time to make a decision. Trust me, you'll be glad you did. I've decided to take time now with letting people in. I move slowly with my relationships. You see, a big problem for me was that I would meet someone and I'd immediately make them a best friend. I'd immediately make them a core person, right? In life, you have core people. And then outside of that circle, you have surface people. And then outside of that, you have toxic people. And you move people in slowly. And I used to just move them right in. I trust you. You need this, I'll be there. I got you. I'll get you this. I'll pay for that. I'll save you from this. And this takes energy, guys. This takes energy. And if you want to become dangerously indestructible, it is so important you listen to everything I'm saying right now, because people will suck your energy faster than anything else. Toxic people, toxic situations will consume you, and you'll have no energy left for yourself. And it's so important. It's so important that you put you first. And there's a difference living selfishly and living healthy selfish. There's two different versions of selfishness. When you just operate out of what's in it for you, what you want, what makes you feel good, that's unhealthy selfish. Healthy selfish is taking time for your self-care, saying no when necessary, installing boundaries, and enforcing those boundaries when necessary. Your self-care should be the top priority. And that doesn't mean treating people disrespectfully or not returning phone calls. I'm being healthfully selfish. No. It means respecting others, but also respecting yourself. And if you have to say no, you say no. If you have to decline something, you decline it, because your well-being is the most important thing. Do not let anyone or anything infect your energy. Guys, I did this. My experience with this, let me close with a little story, okay? So I've talked about it in other episodes and videos I've done, but I recently went through something really toxic and really sad. I had a group of friends. I moved these people in real quick, like I was just explaining. And they hurt me. They'd ask me for money, they'd ask me for favors, and I didn't know how to say no. But I'm so grateful for these women because they taught me how to set boundaries. And I'm finally in a place today in my recovery where I can stand up for myself. I can start doing the work that I need to instill the boundaries with people. So as much as it was a shitty situation that I lost these women in my life, I'm grateful for them, for the life experience they taught me. And I see who they really are now. When someone shows you who they really are, believe them. But I wanted to still see the best in people. I wanted to still believe the words instead of believing the actions I saw in these people. And shame on me, right? But I get to learn from this. I get to take this pain and all of these experiences and use them for my good, for your good, for the good of the world. Because let me tell you guys, I've had a lot of highs, every high you could probably think of, but there is nothing like the high of doing something kind for another human being. There is no high like going to bed at night knowing you didn't lie, you didn't steal, you didn't manipulate, and you did what was right for you and God and the universe, and not just what was good for you and the devil and your flesh. That's a simple way to remember it. There's a difference between unhealthy selfishness and healthy selfishness. One is engaging in God and the good of the universe and you. The other is giving in to the flesh. The other is giving in to the devil, that whisper of, it'll feel good. You want it. Instead of, no, I'm going to be a disciplined child of God and not give into that fleshly desire and instead do something that is better for me and the universe and God. There's always the right thing to do, and there's always the wrong thing to do. And my friends, I hope this video finds you today at a breaking point, at a time when you're ready to turn the page and start living your best life that you deserve, because that is all I want for you, and become dangerously unstoppable by thinking, listening, and observing. Watch people. They show you who they are. Just don't be ignorant like me and want to see the best in them. When you see red flags in people, believe them and walk away. Because my friends, good people show zero red flags. They will never give you a reason to question their intentions. So if someone's giving you red flags, run away. Walk away, run away. Just get away. Because you deserve better. You deserve better. You deserve all the good in this life. And with the new year starting, I want that for you. Make this the year of power. Make this the year of becoming dangerously unstoppable. I believe in you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and help me reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next episode.